So it's week 70 and Eddie's been here one day so far this week and he's back today. And I've got a day off work again, so I'm just going to carry on with the flooring. So first job today was just to check that this row lines up at the front of the house. So this goes all the way along and then obviously joins back up at the front and it'll all be meet up. So these aren't glued yet, I've just laid these down and then it all matches up so I can come along here as well. So I've just put a pen mark along each one. I'm sure professionals probably don't do that, but it's going to help me just to make sure I keep that line straight, keep every piece in the right place so I do get back to this point and this all goes back together. So first job is to get these glued in, and then once I've done that I can go that way, I can come this way, and hopefully if I've got enough time by the end of today I want to have got round this bit of wall here, so coming that way, coming through the doorway and joining back up here just like I've done, just to make sure this works. And once I've done that, that's all the tricky bits done then, and then it's just a case of filling all this in, filling this room in, and I know it's all joined up. And as I said before, I'm not going that way because we've got the island there somewhere in the kitchen, so I'm going to drew across to there, fill this area in, and then just leave that area there. And then once the kitchen island's in the kitchen, I can work around them and fill all that in and go into the utility. But for now, I'm going to do this. And we've got a couple of exciting deliveries today, so I'm just going to keep an eye out. We've got the heat pump coming, so that'll be ready to install. We want to get that done as soon as possible, just get a bit more heat in the house because we've got a couple of electric heaters which are costing a fortune to run, but they're doing the job. But we'll get the heat pump going, that'll be a lot better. And the other delivery will be the underfloor heating for the upstairs, and that is a lot of heavy boards, so it's like these things here, quite heavy. So I think I've got about 180 of them to carry upstairs at some point, so it's a good job I'm off today. So I'm going to get them dropped off at the front of the house somewhere and carry all them upstairs, and then that'll be a job for probably a couple of weeks time, get all the downstairs done, and then we can start on the upstairs, get the underfloor down and then do the upstairs flooring. So that'll be good. So that is all glued down now. I just came along and I'm really happy with how that all then joined up. It was obviously, glue takes a bit of time to go off, so you've got a bit of adjustment time, so I have to slightly just move it that way a bit just to make sure that it all joined back up here. But yeah, all good. So I'm going to leave the front there so we can easily get up and downstairs. But I'm going to go back and I want to carry on going that way. Just the way they lay diagonal, I can't come this way, I've got to carry on going that way and then come back down. So I've just got some laid out ready to go. I'm going to fill that in that way and then come all the way along here and then back in, and that should get me into that doorway, and then I can go into this doorway and also come down this wall and then join back up. So that's the next bit. So the first delivery of the day is here. So we've got some of our underfloor heating for upstairs. So this is some of the overlay boards. So quite heavy boards, quite solid. And they've got the pipe channels routed in, it's 18mm thick. So this will just lay on top of this chipboard, glue the joints of the boards, and then push the pipe in and put the floor on the top. And then we also, on the same delivery, got the manifold, which is going in that cupboard there. And through here, we've got all the different pipe coils. I think there's nine coils, and all the end returns, which are these things here. It's got a few out. So these just go down the edge of the room, and you've just got the bend for the pipe. And the heat pump's just been delivered. These two big boxes are very heavy, so it took a bit of effort to get them off the van. But it's here now, ready to be installed. So we've got the actual heat pump itself, cylinder, and then all the components. And that's the electrics going into the garage. So Eddie's been working on this all day, getting it all wired in. And it's a special box because we've got the 3-phase connection and heat pump and everything. So he's put us this in temporary to give us power. But this will be the main box once it's up and running. Do all the lights and the heat and everything. So yeah, we're getting there. So we've just had the last delivery of the underfloor heating boards for upstairs. So there's 10 we got yesterday, and these are the other 180. So they're about half a square metre each. So this is enough for the whole upstairs, and they're quite heavy. So I wanted to bring them in this morning before work, put them in the rooms that they're going in and make sure they're not in the way of the electrician. But yeah, that'll be next job. Once we've probably done the flooring downstairs, we'll do the underfloor heating upstairs, and then we can floor that as well.
And that is it for another week. It's so weird being able to work on this. Just my socks on, flooring. Oh, better get my shoes to walk along, just in case I need to go anywhere else. Yeah, so Andy's been tidying up outside, getting rid of like everything. Like it was like bits and pieces after the skip, so he's like been digging up and getting ready for hopefully the drainage to be sorted soon. Accumulating things in the tiki bar. Yeah, so week 81, Eddie the electrician should be back, and we should be able to get this scaffolding down, because he can do the lights that are high up. Can't see from here, I'm just like holding my trainers. There's lights that are high up, the double light area, and we've got one windowsill that we've realised that we need to paint as well. Oh, it's cold in here. Just put my trainers on and go upstairs. Yes, Andy was on about taking the scaffolding down. However, realised that the window still needs painting first. So that's a job to do before then, and then Eddie can put these lights up as well, and then that can come down. Yay! That'll make a big difference as well. It needs to come down so that Andy can carry on with the flooring in the hallway as well. So yeah, so this week coming up should be a pretty busy week. Start looking at the ensuite. So the plasterer for the micro cement is coming with the micro cement. Is coming between Christmas and New Year, so we can do the guest ensuite and we can crack on with ours as well. There's only little bits of within ours, but yeah, we've got some time-lapse footage, so we'll insert that now. And thanks for watching. We'll just hopefully have electricity week 81, fingers crossed.